do? It's your boy Arkansas Eagle right here, man, tapping in. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, man. We on our way, and that's all I got to say. Man, listen, bro. The Eagles are the NFC East champions, back to back since what, 21 years, 20 years, whatever you want to call it, 2 decades. We're gonna keep it right there. We're gonna keep it right there. And that means that Dak couldn't do it, Romo couldn't do it, Carson Wentz couldn't do it, Eli Manning couldn't do it, Donovan McNabb was the last person to do it. As the list goes on, that means that Jalen Hurts is a special one. He's a special kind of guy, man. He wins no matter what. No matter what the circumstances may come against him, people may doubt him. People may say he can't throw. Can't throw? All I see is dots. All I see is dots everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Making this team, putting this team on his back, like on his shoulders, like he's supposed to. We ain't worried about none of the naysayers, what they got to say. What they got to say now? He won his division. You know what I'm saying? After that, we gonna go from there. That's step one. Winning your division, winning the people in your circle. Once you conquer that, that means you own your division, bro. They always say the team that win the division has the best quarterback. That's what they say, right? I'm just saying, because let's go to the AFC West. Let's go to the AFC West. You know, Pat Mahomes been winning that mug for years. For years. And he's been the best quarterback for years over there, right? Well, this past year, it's another guy that came through and he doing his thing. Pat Mahomes got injured, true enough. But we all know Bo Nix is taking over that division. Get what I'm saying? Just like Jalen Hurts, bro. Took over his division. This solidifies that he is the best one in the conference. I'm gonna go there. The best quarterback in the conference because he is the remaining MVP, Super Bowl MVP. He won. Are we gonna forget about this? It's crazy. I know we move on. It's a new season. I get it. You don't want to dwell in the past. But this year was this year. Let's not forget that. He won the NFC. He won the NFC East. And he won the Super Bowl. Now history is starting to repeat itself because he on the same track and doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, it was a good game. Heck of a game by Jalen. Heck of a game by the defense. You know, stepping up. Cooper DeJean getting the interception. And I don't care if it was the third string quarterback. I don't care about that. If you suited up to play, doggone it, be prepared for what's going to happen to you. Be prepared for what's going to happen to you. And all in all, like I said, you out there, it's something bound to happen to you. Saquon got off. Saquon had over 100 yards. He hit 1,000 yards this season. Now, it looked kind of sketchy like he wasn't going to get it, but he ended up getting it. Tank Bigsby running the ball. I've been telling y'all the past couple videos, I need to see Tank Bigsby back there running the football more. Maybe they saving his legs for the playoffs. If they are, cool. I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Smith making catches. He had dropped that touchdown pass. We saw that, but he redeemed himself, 2 plays later? Man-to-man coverage, that man cannot be guarded in man-to-man. I told y'all, when it comes to clutch time, that's Jalen Hurts' guy. And it seemed like he trusts him and Dallas Goedert more than anybody. Now, don't get me wrong, he love A.J. Brown too, but when it comes to the gotta have it, pass, first down, or touchdown, he either going to Dallas Goedert or Devontae Smith because they never let him down. Always clutch, man. O-line looked at okay, but it still can be better. There were a lot of runs that Saquon had to make things happen in the backfield. Matter of fact, his long run, he had to dodge somebody spinning around and take off. Look, I'm okay with the long run, but I don't want him having to create it himself. I need the hole to be wide open when he get the ball, just hitting it going. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those runs from last year was because of Mekhi Becton, bro. Tyler Steen is not like Mekhi Becton. He can look. Mekhi Becton was moving some furniture out the way. You understand me? He was moving furniture again to that next level. Tyler Steen, He battling his first guy, not getting to the next level, which is causing Saquon to not have those successful runs. But being that Saquon is a superstar, he can make things out of nothing, bro. We blessed to have him in the backfield because somebody like, let me say, I don't even want to crap on Miles Sanders. He wouldn't have been able to have them type of runs that Saquon had to be able to spin out of somebody, break a tackle, and take off. Now, don't get me wrong. When Miles Sanders had an open lane, he was gone. But it ain't gonna be like that every time, as you can see. Saquon had to get it out the mud this year. He really did. Yeah, man. We ended the Cowboys season. They got beat down against the Chargers, which we knew they were gonna lose anyway. Whether we lost to the Commanders, they weren't gonna beat the Chargers. But we didn't lose to the Commanders. We handled our own business. That's the thing. We don't have to worry about, oh, if they need to lose to get in, or we need to win to stay here. We don't worry about nobody else's food. We eat our own food, bro. We don't worry about nobody else's plate and what they got going on, what they need to. We don't do that. The Eagles don't do that, bro. We come in, we know what we gotta do. Oh, we gotta win this game to win the division. Bet. Say less. Say less. And them boys got them t-shirts.
Oh my God, I thought they were beefing. I thought AJ Brown wasn't happy. Psych.
Yeah, it was a t-shirt day. It was a t-shirt day for them boys, man. 2 years in a row. Been there, done that. This ain't enough. This ain't enough. We want more. This solidified that, like I said, that we the best in our in our division. And after we handle business, we're gonna be the best in our conference. Meet us at the NFC Championship game, bro. Meet us at the NFC Championship game. I'm not worried about no team. I don't know. I honestly, the number one seed is overrated. It's overrated because this team, we got to stay rolling. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather us play every week anyway. We played 4 games to get to the bowl last year. And we did that. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to go to Seattle. I don't want to go there. There's something about that stadium that we do not have success in. I don't want to go there. We can stay at home. And if we got to travel somewhere, I'd rather go somewhere like Green Bay, or heck, I even go to Chicago. Because I know we can handle it. We can handle those type of conditions. But it's some about that West Coast that choke us up. I ain't trying to see the Seahawks there. I can see them here. They can come over here, but going there, nah, bro. I don't want to see that. I don't want to make that happen. But yeah, man, Jalen Hurts just steady winning. And you know he got so many haters, bro. This one, who was it? Hugh Douglas. I don't even want to, disrespect the Eagles. One of the OGs or whatever to consider him. He gonna say that. Can you describe Jalen Hurts? Name something you can describe him besides winning or something like that. I'm like, huh? What? Besides winning, what can you put beside consistency? How about consistency? He always winning. He always got us in the playoffs. He keep the same mindset whether we win or lose. He ain't never been showing so much emotion that he crashing out on the sideline. He may show a little bit, but he get right back in that mode, bro. As y'all seen last week, that boy said y'all need to remember how I'm built, how I'm made, man. Can't nothing move me. I done been here. I done done all the good stuff. I done lost it all, but I done gained it back. So whatever the media have to say about me, cool, that's your opinion. But I'm going to stay laser focused. Somebody else that need to be focused is Missy Elliott.
What you gonna do? Shoot me in the elevator?
Why you missing so many field goals, bro? Now we had this issue last year, missing field goals, 50 plus yards. You know what I'm saying? Every field goal was to the left, bro. What you got going on, man? Don't do this in the playoffs, bro. Now it's a rumor saying that Justin Tuck, whatever his name is a free agent. Go sign him. I don't even want him. I want to stick with our guy that's done had us done played in 2 Super Bowls. Done kicked done played in 3 Super Bowls and won 2 of them with us. Keep Jake Elliott. But you gotta tighten up, bro. This week is gonna be talking about you. Every week they switch out. They ain't gonna say too much about Jalen Hurts this week. They ain't gonna say too much. They ain't gonna say too much about AJ Brown. They gonna crash out on Jake Elliott. Everybody get their turn, bro. Everybody gonna get what they deserve too. Cause once they spark you up, you gonna have to bounce back. Cause they watching. And I know for a fact he gonna come back, bro. Jake Elliott done put us in too many good situations, bro. The 2027 season when he kicked that field goal against the Giants, against the Bills in the forcing in the overtime. Like he done had so many clutch moments for us that we can't just be that mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Let him get these kinks out the way now, and when it's time for the big game, show out. If I'm not mistaken, in the playoffs last year, I think he had more field goals than anybody. I think he set a record for the most field goals than any other kicker in the playoffs, making them. So I got faith in Jake Elliott. You should too. Don't give up on him. Don't give up on him yet. He done have us some good moments, bro. Quinyon Mitchell still balling out. Cooper DeJean still making plays. Interceptions. I don't know about Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Speaking of him, I wouldn't mind seeing him play a little bit. If Nakobe Dean is not back yet, put Trot in. Now, I love Jahad Campbell, but Trot, I need to see him too. I want to see what he got because I feel like he can bring that physicality like Nakobe Dean can. Nakobe Dean is a bull rusher when it comes to that blitz. And not saying that Jahad Campbell can't do it, but he stumbles. He ain't got that much strength like Dean. And I just feel like Trotter can do something, I ain't gonna say better, but I feel like he can make some more plays. Now, true enough, they're gonna get some playing time in the last week of the season because I doubt we play our starters. That last game against the Commanders, do not play them. Do not play the starters, bro, because we're gonna play that next week. We're gonna play that next week, and I know some people gonna be like, don't do that. We need to rest them. I get it. We may need the rest. We may need to play a little bit. But if we don't think about this, because last year when Saquon had the chance to break the record, we sat everybody. Why we can't do it again this year? That year was a historical moment. He could have broke the record, but we chose not to. And look what happened. Went on and won a Super Bowl. Didn't have too many injuries. You know what I'm saying? If we risk them playing, something can happen, and then we're gonna be like, dang, why they didn't sit down? So it's best to just sit, get your rest, and be ready for whoever we play coming into the link that following week. Be ready for that next week and stay healthy. Lane Johnson coming back, Jalen Carter coming back. I wouldn't even let them play, honestly. They're supposed to come back this week. You know what? Play against the Bills. I get it because it's Josh Allen. Everybody gonna watch it. This is the last real game for us. This week coming up against the Bills is the last real game for us. So play Josh Allen, and after that, it's over with. I don't care what we gotta do. We don't won the division. Even if it take us from second or third seed, fourth seed, I don't care where we at, man. I don't care about that seed. As long as we got our division, a home game, we straight. We cool. Anything else can happen. Anything else can fall into place, bro. Play calling been looking real good. AJ Brown been lining up in the slot, going across the middle. We've been in empty a lot. See, when we go empty, I feel like that's our most dangerous formation when we go empty. Simply because you got everybody spread out wide. You can have AJ in the slot. You can have Smitty on the outside. Saquon Evers. It can just go. It can get real. Also, Jalen Hurts can be a threat with his legs. He can be a threat with his legs. He can easily go a quarterback draw. He can be a quarterback, design run on the outside. It's deadly. Either way, you're going to have to cover 11 on 11. When we get in spread, it's 11 on 11, bro, and it's hard to stop us. It's proven. Now, the touch push, I feel like it has to go. The tush push is done. It's cooked. It's not working. They figuring it out how to stop it. The referees are watching for the false starts. It's over with. It's over with. Now we got different variations of how to do it. You know, the sweep or the pass or whatever, but it's done, man. The Commanders stopped it. Who did we play last week? The Raiders. They kind of did something to make us like, dang, bro, what's going on? It hasn't been that successful. Jalen Hurts been fumbling in the tush push. I'm done with it. And honestly, it's making our linemen get even more damage. It's damaging our linemen, bro. Cam Jurgens' back is done because of the tush push. Jason Kelsey is cooked because of the tush push, bro. They don't like that play no more. It's starting to wear, especially Landon Dixon. He in and out every game. Stop the play. I knew that was, we had a Kevin Patullo moment on the goal line when it was 3rd and 1. We kept trying to run it back to back. I said, nah, bro, we gotta let that play go. If it didn't go in the first time, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying this victory. We dwell on it for 24 hours. I just had to see everybody else lose. The Giants lost. The Commanders got beat down, of course, because of us. And the Cowboys not gonna make it. They out of the postseason again for like the second, third year in a row. I don't know what they're gonna do over there. It's not my business to talk about. But I've been watching the other content creators, and they just been saying, "Oh, if the Eagles lose, we have a chance." We didn't lose though, brother. We didn't lose. Y'all lost. Y'all lose every year, bro. Y'all had this so-called good offense coming in. I was not a threat. I wasn't threatened by George Pickens. I wasn't. Because you know why? You still got Jerry Jones as your owner, and you still got number 4 as your quarterback. You have number 4 as your quarterback. He don't run the division. He don't. I don't care about his record against the NFC East. It don't matter. It's not adding up because he hasn't won a division twice in a row. Jalen Hurts did that. He hasn't been to the NFC Championship game. Jalen Hurts did that. He dang sure hasn't won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts did that. So stop. It's over with, man. Y'all might as well just rebuild. Rebuild, man, because I've never seen a team that hold on to a quarterback this long and don't get no success. How could you hold on to a quarterback so long, 10 years, and you ain't doing nothing? At least Aaron Rodgers, when he was with the Green Bay Packers, he did bring him a bowl. He did take him to the NFC Championship game a couple years. Your guy ain't even did none of that. You let a rookie come in here last year to do that. And let's talk about that fall off. Let's talk about his second-year slump. Yeah, Jaden Daniels, which people call me crazy when I said he was going to have a slump. Oh, you hating. Bro, listen, I know he injured, but he was 2-5 before he got injured. Slump. And let's talk about Jackson Dart. Buddy threw 33 yards yesterday? He threw 60 or something, 30? I don't know how many yards he threw, but he won over 100. Had an interception. I know he's a rookie, but I'm downplaying because y'all downplay Jalen Hurts. I'm stepping on everybody's neck, bro. I don't care who you are. Lamar Jackson, you got hurt again last night. Come on, man. We all know availability is the best ability. Availability is the best ability. If you're not available, you ain't worth nothing. You gotta stay healthy, brother. Now, everybody got their chances, man. It's been a lot of quarterbacks been taking hits. They've been dropping like flies. But only the strong survive, man. How about the Chiefs? Both of their quarterbacks got both of their ACLs tore. They tore both of them. It's rough out here, man. Since Pat out the way, y'all got your chance, Lamar. I think you cooked. Allen, this your chance, bro. It's going to come down to you and Bo Nix. It's going to come down to you and Bo Nix. And I throw Drake May in there. He did his thing last night. He was throwing dots. Last night was the first game I actually watched Drake May. And he's solid. He's solid. Just going off the stats he threw and all that and everything, he can manage the game good. Now, people get in their feelings when they say manage the game. What's wrong with managing the game? What's wrong with controlling the clock? Throwing passes when you need to throw. When you don't have to, you can throw when you need to. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is like that. I get it. But he also make plays too. We're not gonna forget about that. We ain't gonna sit here and talk about things, and we ain't gonna sit here and forget how Jalen Hurts make plays when they need to, throw touchdown passes when they need to, check audibles. Hey, this looking like an MVP season to Hurts to me. I think he is a career high with passing touchdowns right now. He may not reach his milestone with the QB. Matter of fact, I don't know how many quarterback rushes runs he got. I don't know how many runs he got, TD runs, but either way, he's still doing his thing, bro. He's still making things work. And, shout out to the new content creators. Shout out to the new subscribers. We going to keep winning, bro. We doing our thing. Another successful week for the Birds. They got us playing every day except Tuesday and Wednesday. The Birds done play Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, bro. No back-to-back home games. Schedule looking real weird, looking real fishy. We gotta go to Buffalo again this week, traveling. NFL haters, bro. They don't want us to win. But when you go against all the obstacles, when you face adversity, when you and your number one wide receiver not seeing eye to eye, and then it's finally starting to click, you see pictures like this.